To start, we are going to do the engine. I recommend the engine acceleration level 3 because it just has way more power and just overall control. It does reduce the traction a little bit, but the traction is still pretty high. If you like your bike more sticky to the ground, I would recommend the engine top speed level 3. Next, we are going to do the clutch. For the clutch, I feel like the clutch shift speed level 3 would be the best because it gives lots more traction and handling. It doesn't give as much power as the clutch boost level 3 would give us. But that doesn't matter because our power is pretty high already. Also, it should feel a lot smoother in the corners. Next, we are going to do the chassis. I would recommend the chassis flexible level 3 because if you were to choose the chassis rigid level 3, would get rid of a lot of handling, and handling is a very important part when it comes to running into things. Say you're in mid-air and you had the chassis rigid level 3, you would probably fall off the bike, so I would say it helps a lot with less crashes. It will give more power, but again, we already have lots of power. Next, we are going to do the brakes. I recommend the brakes hard level 3 because the brakes would just be really hard. Like if you needed to stop, it would stop. But if you really don't use your brakes that much, I would recommend the brakes soft level 1 or 2. Next is the traction. I recommend the traction to be traction grip level 3. Because it will stick to the ground real well, unlike the traction slip. The traction slip will slip out of corners real easy and probably cause a crash. Next is suspension. I recommend the suspension to be suspension stiff level 3 because it makes it so much easier to jump and hit corners. The suspension soft makes it too floppy, so it would be hard to jump on suspension soft.